Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Recap. We're gonna recap this last four, five, six, seven. So last 4 rounds of the draft. Uh hey man. Yes, sir. How y'all doing? How we doing? How's everybody doing today? You make this a little bigger. Mm, I guess that's cool. That's good enough. Hey, Dick Aqua. How we doing? How we doing? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gotcha. All right. Well, I'm gonna start. What's up, Cabo? I'm gonna start. We're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna just get my thoughts as on each player as we go. Um, Jatavian Sanders to the Panthers. Good pickup for the Panthers. Added another offensive weapon. Um, from some of the hype, he was rated. I think like the top tight end behind Brock Bowers for a little while. I don't know if that was just hype or what happened and why it died down. But that I know of athletic tight end. And I think again you giving Bryce more weapons. They could definitely clean up that O line, but you giving them more weapons, and uh, it'll work itself out. The the Broncos traded up to get Troy Franklin. I like that. I like that. That's a good move. Pair up your rookie quarterback with his former teammate and rookie receiver. This trend has gone pretty well in the league so far, has it not? I think consistently this is going pretty well. Who Joe Burrow worked out with them. Who else? There's somebody else that's just not coming to mind, but I think it's going well. The Patriots draft the guard Layden Robinson. The Cardinals draft safety Dadrian Taylor Demerson. Never heard of him, but I'm gonna check him out. Justin Eboigbe to the Chargers. He's pretty good from what I remember. That I heard about Tank Dell. Yeah, I seen he got shot. I don't know, but they say he's out the hospital already. So like there's no reports of anything being critical. So I'm assuming he'll be okay. Hope so. Working on some undrafted free agents, man. I'm looking forward to. I still got a lot of players from the draft to react to, so I got a lot. I got a lot to do. Ain't gonna gap, but we gonna get it done. Um, said Broncos ain't gonna do nothing. I think they're gonna be competitive. I think so. Tua and Waddle. Thank you. That's what I was thinking of. A stream, but it gotta be so late. I know, bro. Just a busy day. Very busy day. I, yeah. My Saturday was actually supposed to be really busy. I didn't expect for my Sunday to be busy, but it's all good. Um, we got Cedric Gray to the Titans. I really I'd have to rewatch Cedric highlights. I'm not gonna lie. I recall him leaving a solid impression on me, but I definitely got to rewatch him. Theo Johnson to the Giants, another player who I'd have to rewatch, but I would assume good pickup for them. Kyrie Jackson to the Vikings, big corner, long corner, good athleticism. Um, it could play out nice for them. He played some very good competition as far as receivers go in this last season. So could be a gem. Could be a gem. Brandon Dorless, I really don't really remember the impression he left on me, but hey, two Oregon guys went back to back. That's pretty cool. The Patriots draft the receiver, draft Javon Baker. I recall him leaving a solid impression on me. I got to go back and watch it. So that's Jalen Polk and Javon Baker. They add two receivers. I like it. I like it. Evan Williams to the Packers, another player I got to rewatch, but left a good impression on me. Definitely did. Look at the undrafted free agent signings after as well. Most stuff. Like Theo to the Giants. I gotta rewatch Theo, bro. I genuinely just watching 300 plus players or however many I watched, close to 300. Just it's hard to keep track of them. Devontae Walker to the Ravens. I like this. I think the Ravens could use another receiver, and I think that's a good addition right there. I think I think Tez Walker's a 4-3 guy, if I'm not mistaken. So you add some speed there to an already pretty athletic receiving core. I like that pickup. You definitely give you some deep threat, and he's pretty solid at contested catching too. Javon Foster to the Jaguars, Eric All to the Bengals. I got to rewatch Eric's highlights. Jordan Jefferson to the Jags. Tanner Bortolini to the Colts. They added another offensive lineman. Tyrese Knight to the Seahawks. I can find any highlights on him, so hopefully there's some out now. But I couldn't find anything on him. So, but I mean, he was ranked and everything. Just couldn't find nothing on him. Mason McCormick to the Steelers. Steelers got another old offensive lineman. Jalen Wright, running back to the Dolphins. Um, okay, I'm not against this, but at the same time, I don't entirely feel like the Dolphins needed to draft a running back right now. I I don't know. I mean, but if they feel like he's good enough, I watch Jalen highlights. Don't remember him. I'm just being honest. I got to rewatch him. But I don't know. I mean, they got a nice running back duo. So yeah, what it is. I'm a big fan of Javon Baker. Okay, you posted Tyrese? Okay, bet. Most def. Okay, good to know. I definitely like I said, I look forward to rewatching a lot of these and watching some that there's a lot that I haven't seen actually. It's a whole lot. We have AJ Barner to the Seahawks. Um AJ. Okay, that's not who I'm thinking of. So Seahawks they picked up Washington's tight end. He went undrafted, but okay, all right. So no, stop it. But okay, so we got Michigan tight end AJ Barner. Michigan had a lot of dogs. I got to rewatch AJ's highlights, but looking forward to it. We have a punter, Mr. Torrey Taylor. We got a punter drafted in the fourth round. That's kind of wild. Kind of wild. I think they did because Moster is up in age. They have Moster in the HA. I mean, yeah, but Moster played really good last year, man. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, I suppose. Um, Jalen, I don't recall Jalen being that high on my board, but not bad. AJ, okay, we went over that. Cade Stover to the Texans. This surprised me. I did not see us drafting a tight end. Like I knew it was on the radar. I didn't know for sure. Like I assumed a little bit, but Cade was the second best tight end to me behind Brock. I think there's obviously other tight ends drafted over him, but at least from what I saw, based off of highlights, he was the second best tight end to me. But I like Brevin Jordan and how he started breaking out towards the end of the season last year. So I was like, man, it kind of sucks to see that he's going to get put on the back burner. But I mean, K gonna have to earn his way on the field. But I think he's a good tight end. So, but another weapon for C.J. Stroud. So it's pretty cool. Malik Mustafa, got to rewatch him. But the Niners add another safety to pretty solid back end that they already have. Pretty tough, man. But I like it though because they what's Tashawn Gibson getting up there in age. So you add another guy and they already got three good safeties right now. So this could be four. CJ wanted him. He's probably because he good at blocking. Brevin isn't like that with blocking. Okay, that's reasonable. Pick speaking and ran through. Yeah, I peeped that. Houston got the same pick back twice. It's kind of crazy. Bucky Irving to the Buccaneers. I like that, man. I was saying that I think Bucky could be a split like a rotational back, and you add him with Rashad White. Man, that's gonna be a fun running back duo to watch. I think Bucky's really talented. He was one of my top running backs, but I just didn't see him as a day one starter. But I think that role as a rookie, I think that'll be really good for him. Giovanni Manu to the Lions. Got them an offensive tackle. University of British Columbia. Haven't heard of that school. Will Shipley to the Eagles. I did not see Will Shipley going to the Eagles. I don't know, just not a fit. It's a lot of talented running backs that are just going to be in backup roles, but it's not bad. He gets to play behind Saquon Barkley, and I think honestly, man, I think it'll be good for his development right now. But like I said, it's a lot of running backs that I feel like could potentially fight for a starting spot, but it's a lot of talent in the NFL right now, and that could be a good situation for him. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Uh, very talented running back. So I mean, in case Saquon gets hurt, they got some nice insurance. Not gonna lie, some nice insurance. I said Deshaun Gibson a free agent. I did not know that. YouTube chat, my bad, y'all. React to Roman Wilson. I already uploaded that to the channel. And Torrey Taylor highlights only punter with one. Okay, I'm definitely gonna check them out. If not tonight, definitely I will check them out. Um, let me see. Change this TV for her real quick. All right. Ray Davis to the Bills. Ray was a pretty good running back. Kind of wild. I didn't think running back was a need for them. But I mean, doesn't hurt to add more firepower on offense. Honestly, I probably would have drafted another receiver right here. Who do they have? Keon Coleman. Who else? No, no, no. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Keon Coleman and who else at this point? Y'all don't have a backup running back? Okay, okay. Isaac Garendo to the Niners. This is wild. This is a wild, this dude has potential to be a starting running back in the NFL. I believe so. Rotational, cool as well. But the fit is fire. Obviously the fastest run. He was the fastest running back, rookie running back, in the combine, as well as he's a power back. So it's like the combination of those two is really crazy. So I mean I like Elijah Mitchell a lot. I'm a big fan of Elijah Mitchell, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. This dude could definitely for sure take snaps from Elijah Mitchell. Again, obviously he's gonna have to earn it, but just going based off of talent, he for sure can take snaps from Elijah Mitchell this season. And I think Elijah's good, but I mean it is what it is. TJ Tampa to the Ravens. Oh, Ravens got another corner. Oh, another top corner at that. Oh man. I don't really got too much to say about that. That's a good pickup. Jared Wiley to the Chiefs. That's a good pickup. The Chiefs like using multiple tight ends. Who did they add? Did they have Irv Smith? Who did they add? They added another tight end this offseason. And to add Jared Wiley, that's nice. That's really nice. Give them some more depth at that position as well, more versatility on offense. That's a really good pickup. That's a good fit. Sione Vaki, they drafted him as a running back. Have y'all heard anything about this? About him playing both sides, or is he literally just got drafted as a running back? Have the Lions said anything about how they intend on using him? Isaac going to take Elijah Mitchell's spot because he always hurt. Yeah, Fred Jackson was drafted at an older age. Irv Smith, terrible. I hope both. Irv Smith athletic though, and I think in the Chiefs offense they're gonna bring out the best in him for sure. Steven, you said Derrick Henry measurements. Who you talking about? For those of y'all watching on YouTube, it's delayed unfortunately, but it's all good. Yeah, what it is. Jaden Hicks to the Chiefs. Another great pickup for the Chiefs. They're hitting the money on all of their picks so far that I've seen. This dude, 6'3" safety, let's say 220. He's a big safety and he can hit. It definitely throws something different in there for the Chiefs. I don't think they have a player. I don't think they have had a big safety like that before. At least at my time watching the Chiefs. He's a really good pick, really good pickup. I think he's a quality player. I think he is a potential starter. I look forward to seeing how they use him. I hope he roams all over the field. But with the play calling that the Chiefs have, they're gonna use him everywhere. They're gonna just be super versatile. Really gonna be a bust? I don't think so. And why I say that, it's the Chiefs. Like, they drafted him. Like, they knew he's starting there. Like, outside of, like, Kadarius Toney started with the Giants and then went to the Chiefs. Different situation. They weren't the team to draft him. Maybe they wanted him, but it wasn't that. So I feel like less stuff they got to worry about. They have a plan in mind for him. Braylon Allen to the Jets. I like this a lot. I think this gonna be like the running back duos this year is gonna be sick. Like, where the league is at right now, it's just it's an odd place in time, bro. Very odd place. It's just so much talent. Him with Brees Hall is gonna be sick. That's gonna be sick. Braylon got a little wheels to him, not super fast or anything, but definitely a power back. Um, Jets making good picks broke my heart. I ain't gonna lie, they definitely made some good picks. They picked up him and what's buddy name, that receiver. But they definitely are loading up on offense. They're adding a lot of depth. So if one man gets hurt, like, they're in a pretty good position. Jacob Cowing to the 49ers. Literally just watched his highlights the day before. That's a good pickup for them. They added another receiver. I think he's like 5'8". I could be wrong, but I think he's a shorter receiver, but big playmaker, big play guy. I think it's a good fit though. I think he's something that they really don't have in that system, and it's gonna add some versatility there. But I like that pick for sure. Corley, yes sir. Jermaine Burton gonna be a dog. That's a nice fit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It really is a nice fit. We have Nehemiah Pritchett to the Seahawks. I don't think I watched his highlights. Tarheeb Steele to the Chargers. They added another corner. A corner. Xavier Thomas to the Cardinals. Jordan McGee to the Commanders. I don't think none of these guys I've seen highlights for. Cam Hart to the Chargers. Oh, you have the two corners in the same round. That was wild. Cam is a bigger corner. I think he's like 6'3", 6'3", 6'2". Big corner. But I mean, pretty solid from what I recall. I'm looking forward to possibly rewatching his highlights and seeing what value that they get out of him. The Bills draft a center, Cedric Van Pran Granger. What a name. The Colts add another receiver. This is a little confusing to me because they just added A.D. Mitchell. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. You got Michael Pittman, Alec Pierce, Josh Downs, and A.D. Mitchell. Now you add Anthony Gold. What we doing here? Now I'm not against having depth, but maybe there's other positions that they could have attacked. But again, hey, cool. It could work out. It's just the odds of him seeing the field often this season is not super likely unless you're counting on your receivers getting hurt. That's all that is. If that's the expectation, then J.D. Bertrand, Notre Dame linebacker, drafted to the Falcons. I think it's a good pickup for the Falcons. I've seen nothing but good stuff about Bertrand. I'd have to rewatch his highlights for sure. Got to rewatch them, but good pickup for the Falcons. I think that defense could be something serious this year, bro. They were solid last year. I think they could be something serious this year. Thoughts on estimate for the Broncos? Good pickup. Good pickup. He's a good running back. Trying to think what else I would say. I'm multitasking right now. But he's a good running back though. Very good pickup. I like him a lot. I feel like he has starter potential. And honestly, he could put a little pressure on Javonte, because Javonte is hurt sometimes. Oh, he right here. It's right here. I skipped. Okay, but let me get to that. I know we got live content right here. Yes, sir. What's up, Joe? How you doing, my guy? All right. Austin Booker to the Bears. I gotta rewatch Austin Chris Abrams drain, another one I got to rewatch, but I know Missouri has some good corner. Hmm? Probably just need to be washed. Sorry, y'all. I don't know. Where did it cut off at? Said nah, Jeff starter. Time for new mic. Nah, it be the wire sometimes. Like I've had to replace this wire like twice. But where do we leave off at? I think I said something about Anthony Gold, JD Bertrand. Talking about Missouri DBs. Also, Chris Abrams drain. Okay, cool. Yeah, Chris, pretty solid, man. From what I recall, actually, Jarvis Brownlee Jr. I don't think I watched him. Aldrich Estimate again. We can touch back on that. I think I like Javonte Williams a lot. I think they got similar styles. It's kind of funny. They just keep adding the same type of running back. They had Samaj Pirine, Javonte, and now you add Aldrich Estimate. I think Samaj left though. I don't know, but keep adding the same style running back. You know, they did have a quick running back last year. I can't remember his name, but he was pretty quick. But I like Aldrich a lot. I think Aldrich can be a starter in the NFL. Tommy Eichenberg, another guy who I constantly seen good stuff about. I watched his highlights. I don't remember them though. But Raiders look like they got a very solid inside linebacker. I look forward to rewatching his because I just kept seeing good stuff about this guy. Josh Newton, cornerback drafted to the Bengals. Probably got to rewatch him if I haven't watched him. Spencer Rattler to the Saints. This is very interesting. Very interesting. Mitchell, you said something about the Falcons. Yeah, this is very interesting though. I'm not gonna lie. It put a little pressure on Derek Carr, but I mean he's gonna play. Like Derek gets injured. Like he's gonna play. So I look forward to seeing how this plays out. You know, Spencer obviously, as y'all educated me, was one of the top QBs. You know, over the past few seasons in college, just didn't play out like that. This past season, he fell a lot. Just much better talent out there, and I think he's in a good situation. You know, in New Orleans, definitely in a good situation. What's up, Eckler? He said Falcons draft was literally all upside. It's going to be wild if those don't hit. Uh, yeah. I mean, you got a lot of. I'd have to like really just watch the like go back and look at them specifically, but if I recall, it's a lot of potential. Jalen Carlisle's safety from Missouri. That's 3 DBs already. That's crazy. Haven't watched his highlights. Definitely looking forward to watching them. Anaya Smith, that's a guy I have to rewatch. Don't recall much about him. But the Eagles pick up another receiver. I think that's a good move for the Eagles, picking up another receiver. DeAndre Prince, Mississippi. Brennan Jackson to the Rams. The Rams are loading up on the defensive line. I recall watching this guy. I think he left a good impression on me. But wow, they are loading up the line. I like the aggressiveness a lot because you're building for the future right there. You know, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. to the Eagles, pretty cool. Gets drafted to the team. His dad played it. I think he was solid. I can't remember, but I think he was solid. I feel like the Falcons drafting Penix led to the Raiders drafting Bowers, and that may have caused the offensive selection chain reaction. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I don't think many teams expected the Falcons to draft Penix at all, and I don't think that was the best move. I would have got another weapon for Kirk. I would have probably waited till next year. Like if he got it's a 3 year deal, 4 year deal, however much. I would have at least waited till next year or something. Just load up the team right now. But each is on. Whole division drafted good. It's gonna be a dogfight. I mean, really though, what team drafted bad? I feel like everybody improved after this draft because it's just so much talent. Jamari Thrash to the Browns. The Browns another back to back years picking up a receiver. He's pretty solid. He pretty solid. Kind of smooth, not super flashy, but kind of smooth receiver. Um, I mean, I don't recall him being a deep threat, but he's a guy who could do a lot of work underneath. But that I think it's a solid pick. Pat's got the QB and Baker and Polk. What happened? Titans draft was somewhat underwhelming. I got to check them out. You're not lying, though. Basically, every team drafted fairly well. On Mohamed Kamara. Actually, no. Charles Smith Wade. Got to rewatch his to the Panthers. Mohamed Kamara. This guy is nice. He a dog. He a dog. I think he got a lot of potential. Drafted to the Dolphins. Hunter Nuzard. Chiefs pick up another offensive lineman. Edufwan Ulafoshio. He's pretty solid. From what I remember, this guy's pretty solid. It's not a bad pickup by the Bills. It's not a bad pickup. Dominique Hampton to the Commanders. Got a safety. Christian Jones, offensive tackle to the Cardinals. Jacob Bunk, center to the Packers. Jalen Simpson, safety to the Colts. I got to watch his highlights. Rasheen Ali, watch his highlights. He's pretty solid from what I recall. It's not a bad pickup. Got Derrick Henry, Keith Mitchell, Rasheen Ali. It's not bad. It's not bad. I recall him being solid. Tyrone Tracy Jr. to the Giants. I think he can compete for a starting spot. I like him. I like Tyrone Tracy. I think they say he's like a former receiver, played running back this past year. I don't know when he played receiver, but I think I remember hearing that. And definitely give like Cordell Patterson vibes a little bit, just a little bit. I like Cordell a lot. I think he's a really good like Swiss Army knife player. But Tyrone, I think he can compete with Devin Singletary for a starting spot. It's a solid guy. I'm not looking forward to that NFC North fight. That's gonna be tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Packers and the Lions. Oh my gosh. And then the Bears. The Bears might, if everything click for them, they're gonna be able to hang offensively. It's just about getting a stop. And then the Vikings. I mean, they probably gonna be last in the division. But I mean, it's early. But I mean, the Packers are tough and the Lions are tough. Um, we have Keelan Robinson, running back out of Texas to the Jaguars. I think I watched Keelan's highlights. I think he was solid. I think he was a speed back, if I'm not mistaken. That could be a nice dynamic to add to the Jaguars. I think he was. I could be wrong though. Javon Solomon, edge to the Bills. Got another D lineman. Keaton Aladapo to the Packers. This dude pretty solid, man. That's a good pickup for the Packers. He got some potential. As Packers are drafting good, bro. Bub Means to the Saints. I watched Bub. I gotta rewatch him. Don't really recall, but Saints add to that receiving core. Jordan Travis to the Jets. This is actually crazy. This is actually crazy. This is like perfect situation. Um, this guy was arguably one of the best quarterbacks in college last year. I think he tear his Achilles or tear his ACL? I don't remember which one it was, but he's arguably one of the best quarterbacks in college, and his stock fell just because of that injury. And now he gets to sit behind Aaron Rodgers, and now they could low key do the same thing that they did with Jordan Love. How old is Jordan Travis? Let me see. If he's young, Jordan Travis, 23. Uh, The Bears basically absorbed all of the Panthers' potential in the womb and is now a threat in the NFC North. So Ali could be running back too. Well, I mean, not in that on that team, but maybe somewhere else. Um, broken leg or ankle. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, I think it was. I think he broke his leg. Yeah, no. Fully healthy though. This is crazy. It's a good position. He's 23, so I mean, having him sit behind him for a while. I mean, but you got him in the 5th round, so it's not like Michael Penix where they got him in the top 10. So this is great value for this pick. Trevor Keegan to the Eagles. You said, can you react to Casey Washington highlights? Uh, Definitely, I will. I will. If not tonight, I will for sure. It was reported Rattler fell because teams couldn't let go of the QB1 documentary when he was 17. I mean, there are some young, very mature kids. Okay. What was I saying? Isaiah Davis to the. Oh, we talking about Rattler. I mean that is what it is though. It is what it is. It's that's years ago. I mean, if teams hold on to that, that's them. If he's good, he's good, and if he's not, he's not. No. That's okay. Isaiah Davis, running back to the Jets. They drafted another running back. Why? What? They're loading up on offense for what? I feel like the offense pretty solid. I gotta watch Isaiah if I haven't watched it already. Kalen Carson to the Cowboys. I watched his highlights. I don't really recall. Jalen Ford to the Saints. I watched his highlights. Another one. Don't really remember, but I've seen good things about him. I think he was solid. I think he was solid. I think he was athletic, but like a little undersized, if I'm not mistaken. Quantez Stiggers to the Jets. They add another cornerback. This guy, he was in a CFL, so that's pretty cool to see that he actually ended up getting drafted. That's actually fire. Their offense is terrible. They have a top 5 defense. I mean, I guess. Like, but do you need two running backs? And what they did drafted 2 running backs and 2 receivers. I could be wrong, but and you already got Brees Hall. 2, 1 is fine, but two is wild. But I mean, whatever. Walter Roos, we're in round 6 to the Vikings. Logan Lee to the Steelers. Satoa Lomia to the Seahawks. Marcellus Dial to the Patriots. A lot of these I'm not really remembering. Kimani Vidal to the Chargers. Jaquan Jackson to the Titans. I watched a lot of these guys, I just don't recall them. Darius Muasa to the Giants. This video is doing pretty good. Malik Washington to the Dolphins. Oh, that's the guy who I just watched. That's surprising. The Dolphins drafted 2 receivers. That's pretty wild. They definitely wanted to load up at receiver. Another team that I feel like loading up offensively. I drafted 2 running backs last year, but 1 didn't play, to be fair. I think that's overkill sometimes, but I mean, I get it. You want to have like the ultimate insurance. Then Jets draft that nice running back out of Pitt last year too. Oh yeah, Israel Abanikanda, but he didn't really work out. I think he was solid, but he didn't really work out. I know it's only 1 year, but it didn't play out like super well. Johnny Wilson to the Eagles. This is surprising. I mean, I like it. He gets to work with a nice receiving core, and hopefully, that makes him better. He gets to work with a really nice receiving core. But that's a good pickup. Eagles get them a 6'6", 6'7" receiver. So could actually be crazy. Jace McClellan to the Falcons. I watched him. I think he was solid. Can't recall. Casey Washington to the Falcons. Okay. Jamal Hill to the Texans. Texans drafted a linebacker. I definitely did not watch Jamal's highlights, so gotta watch him. A lot of these I gotta watch. 6'7". Kenny McIntosh. Kenny was solid, man. But I mean, again, I guess it's just insurance. It's like it's hit or miss. Um, Makai Wingo, defensive tackle to the Lions. They had two defensive tackles get drafted. The LSU. Dylan McMahon to the Eagles. Tajon Palmer to the Cardinals. DJ James to the Seahawks. Joe Milton to the Patriots. I like this. I'm not gonna lie. I would prefer him to go to a different situation for sure. Because I mean they drafted Drake May 3 overall for a reason. But I mean, it's not a bad insurance situation for New England. It's not bad. I mean, the odds of Jacoby Brissett getting hurt and Caleb May not working out is kind of super rare. But yeah, I like him on a patch. It's just it'd be better to see him as a QB2 somewhere else. Was it Jamal Hill? Okay, I gotta check him out. Tanner McLaughlin, tight end from Arizona, drafted to the Bengals. He's solid. I just got to see how he pans out on the next level. Like he was solid. It wasn't like he didn't really pop out like crazy to me, but he was solid. So I look forward to seeing how he develops. Ryan Watts, cornerback from Texas. Definitely didn't watch Mr. Watts. Tyler Davis from Clemson to the Rams. Zion Logue to the Falcons. Patrick McMorris to the Dolphins. Got a safety. Christian Boyd to the Saints. Jaden Crumetti. Well, we definitely get into territory where I did not watch many of these players at all, so I got a lot of highlights to watch actually. Micah Abraham to the Colts. Travis Glover to the Packers. Will Rayshard to the Vikings. Taylon Grable to the Bills. Jawar Jordan to the Texans. This is surprising. I didn't expect. I didn't know he was ranked at high number one and number two. I didn't know that he was even on our draft boards. I didn't know he was on our draft boards, but that's fire, man. We got a speed back. Super fire. Hold on, give me 1 second. You okay? Back at it. Back at it. Back at it. All right. So where we leave? Oh, Jawar Jordan. That's where we left off. Um, hold on. What's up, Shadow? What's up, Shadabi? I'm gonna get to that in a second. But yeah, Jawar Jordan, not a player that I even expected the Texas to draft, but it's fire. It's a speed back, 16-year-old. Oh, that's crazy. 16 is crazy, bro. It be like that though, man. That's life, man. Y'all stay out the way. Um, yeah, great pickup for the Texans though. Jawar Jordan. I don't know his 40 time, but Isaac Guerrero ran a 4.3. I think Jawar Jordan was faster than him, but I don't think he ran at the combine. Let me see. But I could have sworn Jawar Jordan was faster. 4.56. Oh my gosh! I thought this dude was a speedster. He plays fast.
To help save for our home.
I don't know if he's hurt or what. He plays fast. Nathaniel Watson to the Browns. Solid middle linebacker from what I recall. Bigger middle linebacker. I feel like he's better, in the box than in coverage from what I remember. But I'd have to refresh on him. Michael Gerald, Seattle Seahawks. Dylan Lobby to the Raiders. This dude, I ain't gonna lie, he kind of nasty. I think he could get some. I think he can get some play time. Kind of, split some carries with Zamir. Obviously, Zamir is the starter, but I think he got some potential, bro. I'm not gonna lie. A kicker. So we got our first kicker off the board. Got another one right here. The Rams draft a kicker. Christian Mahogany to the Lions. Kamal Haddon. I watched Kamal. Got to rewatch him, but drafted to the Chiefs. Chiefs know what they're doing, so I trust them. Cam Little, Arkansas, drafted to the Jags. Jordan Whittington, I think he's a big receiver out of Texas, drafted to the Rams. Cedric Johnson to the Bengals. Jared Kingston to the Niners. Ryan Flournoy, got to rewatch his. Small school, Southeast Missouri State, to the Cowboys. Bo Limmer to the Rams. Devin Leary, quarterback out of Kentucky, to the Ravens. That's odd. Devin doesn't really fit that system at all. I mean, they use. I mean, maybe they just liked him as a prospect that much. Whereas like, oh man, he's still there. Let's take him. But I mean, he's not a mobile quarterback from what I recall. 16-year-old. Oh yeah, no, it's crazy. Daquan Hardy to the Bills out of Penn State. I think he was solid. Penn State had three solid cornerbacks. Elijah Klein to the Buccaneers. He shot 10 people. I think he was just being reckless. I don't even think it had anything to do specifically with Tank. Probably just him, just a kid, just being just wild. So we in round 7. Travis Clayton to the Bills. Javante Jean-Baptiste to the Commanders. Is this Stanley Jean-Baptiste's brother or a relative? They got the exact same last name, long last name, unique last name too. Trey Taylor to the Raiders, safety from Air Force, pretty cool. Dejon Anthony to the Bengals. This is crazy. Brendan Rice fell to the 7th round. Chargers picked him up. This is crazy. I think this guy is a number one receiver. Like, I think he has number one receiver potential. I don't know why he fell. But whatever. Chargers got a steal in the 7th round. He's gonna be very productive this year. I genuinely believe that he's gonna be very productive. Jaden Davis to the Cardinals. Miles Harden to the Browns. Nick Samak to the Ravens. MJ Devonshire to the Raiders. I watched his highlights. Don't really recall him. I think I watched Miles Harden's too. Michael Juergens to the Vikings. Juergens. He has a brother in the league right now. No way I said number one receiver. He has number one receiver talent. Keon Coleman got number one receiver talent, but he got passed on. It happens. I definitely think what's his name? Rice. Brandon got that type of talent. Jaheim Bell to the Patriots. That's a good pickup. Let's bring back a little bit of what's his name? Jonnu Smith vibes. Definitely. Levi Drake Rodriguez to the Vikings. Nathan Thomas to the Cowboys. Jonah Laulu to the Colts. Devon Bailey to the Broncos. Got a big receiver. I think he's a big receiver. Let me double check real quick. I think he's like 6'4", 6'3". This is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, 6'4" receiver. Ran up 4'4". Oh, that's tough. Okay. I like that. I like that. Got a big fast receiver. Miles Cole to the Jags. Matt Lee to the Bengals. Solomon Byrd to the Texans. I gotta rewatch Solomon's highlights. I watched his highlights. I don't recall, but I trust the Texans and what they've been doing. I'm assuming he be let me see. He got some size on him because we need some interior help. So probably like a versatile inside outside guy. 6'3", 255. Oh, no, he definitely an outside guy. Man, I like the Rams draft so far. Just with them D linemen, man. Pretty tough. Then I see this. Johnston is Cook. Johnston, he should be okay. Mekhi Becton signs 1-year deal with the Eagles. Yeah, I saw that. I got the notification. Eagles. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they're a team who's in that playoff contention. Consistently right now. So we'll see how everything plays out for them. Josiah Ezram to the Saints. Michael Barrett to the Panthers. Taj Washington to the Dolphins. The Dolphins are loading up on receivers. This dude is talented, bro. Another guy. I don't know why the USC receivers got slept on so hard. This dude is talented. Him and Brandon Rice. Dolphins have drafted, if I'm not mistaken, 3 receivers in this draft, and I think all 3 are pretty solid, like legit. I like it. I'm not gonna lie. I think it could play out nice. Jalen gets hurt, Tyreek gets hurt. You got some talent. They're drafting talent. Remember I thought he was gonna be what Panessa was. Eagles pulling money out of crazy. He was definitely just pulling money out of nowhere right now. James Williams to the Titans. I like this, but I don't. I like him, but it's just going to the Titans. Titans got 2 players that I like. They got Tavondre Sweat and they got James Williams. 2 kind of like unicorns. James is the biggest safety in this draft. I think he's for sure the tallest safety. I think the safety that the Chiefs drafted is bigger than him though. Jaden Hicks, he's bigger than James Williams, but James a little taller. But they both play like they bring that boom. Definitely. So that's a good pickup it's a steal for the Titans in round 7. Jawan Briggs to the Browns, Justin Rogers to the Cowboys, Michael Pratt to the Packers. I think that's a solid pickup. I can't recall for real the impression Pratt left on me. I think it was decent, but that's solid. Get you a decent backup quarterback. Devin Culp to the Buccaneers. I think he ran a 4.4 40, and I think that's nice. Good pickup for the Bucs. Adding on to that offense, man. I think they've added some solid depth in this draft so far to that offense. James Williams, I thought was going to the Niners. That would have been crazy. Yeah, no, I love watching big hitter safeties, linebackers. I love to watch that, and I like for cornerbacks. I like guys who could just cover. Like, I mean, if you got ball skills, amazing. I like guys who can shut down. Like, I don't really care about interceptions that much. Interceptions are fire. Obviously, you can change the game, but I like guys who could literally just wipe a receiver out. Did you see Tua's brother is participating in Seahawks camp? No, I did not see that. We got Marcus Harris to the Texans. We got a defensive tackle. Okay, so there we go. We got a defensive tackle. What we needed, what we didn't really address, but I hope he's a contributor. A day one contributor. 6'2", 286. Okay. C.J. Hansen to the Chiefs. They got an offensive lineman, and we got a guard, Ladarius Henderson. So we got 2 offensive linemen. Sanusi Kane, safety out of Purdue to the Ravens. Tatum Bethune to the 49ers. This dude is solid, huh? I don't recall. It's a good pickup. Tatum Bethune. I gotta rewatch his highlights. They had they had two undersized middle linebackers at Florida State, but I think he was solid. I gotta rewatch him. Tatum is still so yeah. If I recall right, 49ers, man, they know how to draft. Jalen Harrell to the Titans. Cornelius Johnson to the Chargers. Cornelius, another big receiver. I think he's fast as well. Let me see. 4'4", 6'3", 4'4" receiver. I ain't gonna lie, bro. They could he played in Michigan, so he played with Harbaugh. I'm not gonna lie, that's a steal. He could low key be what they trying to have Quentin Johnston be. You got two 6'3" receivers that run 4'4s. I'm not gonna lie, he's pretty solid. Michigan was just a heavy run offense, but I mean, you get a receiver that can block, you getting that for sure. And he got pretty solid ball skills from what I remember. I think it was just he's in a heavy run offense, and pretty cool. Like I said, he getting reunited with his head coach. KT Leviston to the Rams, Kalen King to the Packers. That's a steal. That's a steal, bro. Packers, man. I don't know, man. They got one of my favorite drafts. Nick Gargilo to the Broncos and Jalen Key, Mr. Irrelevant, to the Jets. Got a safety out of Alabama. Good draft, man. Good draft.